I might start crying. Oh, God. I can't believe I went and got COVID that fast. To be fair, we drugged you.
Yeah.
We're not on.
You have
I
a
mean-
loose start.
Everything's recording.
Jeff's taking a shit.
When you take a shit, is it just kind of like a pile? Do you have like curly, long ones, or do you have like a full range of different kinds of shits?
There's a spectrum there, yeah.
Nice. Jeff's on the shit spectrum. I want to know.
I'm glad that we're having more nuanced conversations about shit.
So,
Nuance.
thanks for the money, everybody. So, how would you say that you're like? What's your most consistent shit consistency?
I don't pay attention. I don't know.
Really, you don't look down and go like, "Oh,
You
wow."
Not
don't
really.
pay attention to your shits?
Not really.
Do you? How do you wipe? Front, back.
Sitting down, standing up.
This is probably like scorched
Sitting
earth
down?
for you at this point, but like, do you look at your toilet paper?
I hope it's
and
not
after you
scorched
wipe?
earth. What? I'm sorry.
I mean, like, that is one of those questions that it's like, well, how are you supposed to know when you're done?
Like, if you don't look at your shits, then you're probably not like looking for like more detail about it, the situation. But that blows my mind.
Yeah, when I stand up a lot. I'm a stander-upper.
To shit?
No, damn it! I should do that.
you
though.
invited that on
Oh,
yourself.
for sure. Like,
Just aim wrong and it falls
only
down
if
your
it's
leg.
only if it's like for sure going to be diarrhea, and and I know that a shower's coming up.
Even then, you're still like at an angle, right? Like, you don't just like fully let
No.
shit roll down your leg.
What? Why?
Oh, are we not talking about you taking a shit anymore?
Oh, we totally are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Phew.
thought we were
Okay,
on
well
to-
then I'm gonna go back to my
Wait,
tone.
I thought we moved on to wiping. Are we still on shitting?
Oh, so wiping, yeah, that's a usually standing up thing.
Usually,
I
shit
like to
before
stand
you
up,
wipe.
so like it's like a. Oh man, here we go. I'll do it. So it's like I usually have an arm up. It's out of the way of my asshole because I don't want to. I don't want my shirt getting right there, and then I wipe. You know, I don't want to wipe with my shirt.
Uh-huh.
So it's a.
Okay, you're practical so far
So here, and also because I
It's
wipe,
Vogue.
because I wipe this way.
with flourish.
I twist. Yeah, no, it's a whole. It really is this. I swear to God. I went like this.
That's creepy to you about you.
I want to make a GIF of this.
Goes perfectly right there down the middle, and then
Well, yeah,
I
but
often will switch sides because I'm like I can do it both ways because my back will get tweaked out.
don't contort your body and then like make eyes at me when you say I can do it
I
both
threw
ways.
my-
I can do it both ways.
I threw my back
Disgusting
out
double
shitting
entendre.
again.
Hey, sometimes my back gets tweaked out, so I gotta go the other way.
Brag.
I was wiping and I threw my back out. Go figure.
Typical
I forgot to
chap.
stretch before I took a shit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's my wiping thing. I look at, like stretch my back out while I do it.
You really incorporate that into your daily bits of joy. It sounds like
Shitting or
Yeah,
stretching
well,
my back.
I think your whole floor routine in there has been
Uh-huh.
pretty impressive. Up
It
to
gets on
now.
the floor sometimes. It gets, especially when I'm standing
boy.
up.
especially when you're
Yeah, see,
standing
that
up.
seems like a major downside of the idea.
But I've looked at every single shit I've ever taken. I really don't think I've had a miss.
Oh yeah, back to Jeff. Do you, when you take a shit, do you wipe and then do you just?
I mean, we're assuming. Are you a wiper?
Oh yeah. Do you
We
wipe-
went into the deets with him. Like, is that like a personal
Jeff-
choice you haven't made?
Let's just get it on record here. Do you wipe your butt after you poop?
We don't go
Yes.
soft
Okay,
here on this
yes, okay,
podcast.
so you
we
do-
ask the tough
You
ones.
do wipe your butt after you poop.
Two-ply?
Too much. I use 3 rolls each
Per?
time.
Whoa.
Yeah, the
The
1,000
trees.
ply.
The trees and all the
Doubling down on it, even. Like, no.
all the,
Oh no,
all the
I
needy people.
I just
during
literally
COVID.
like run up to a tree and just just wipe up and down like a bear trying to scratch an itch.
Nice.
So I don't know what was that reaction? Like, I don't know.
I actually really liked it. As a visual, I think you nailed it. I was there.
There's nothing.
I was there. I was watching
pull
you.
yourself apart and then just go up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was
It's
imagining
got-
you on like a handstand type of a deal with like
Oh,
just
no.
like
Oh,
hoping for the
shit.
best, spreading your legs, and then just
Man,
like
I
collateral
wanna
damage
see a-
be what it may.
I want to see a bear do a handstand.
I
want
want
to
to see Jeff do a handstand.
I want to see Jeff
No.
wipe
Can we
his
move the
ass.
table?
Can we get those pants back off?
No.
No. Like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I am not the most like coordinated person, like hand-eye or otherwise.
Jeff, I've
Wait,
never seen you fall down.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
the
I've never
biggies.
seen you fall down.
Yes, you have. You have to have.
No, I've pushed you.
You ever seen Jeff fall
I
down?
don't think so.
I mean, I guess I don't really fall down all the way
That's
because
their only,
that would be
that's
death.
their only metric of coordination. You
Like,
stand
If
it,
I fall
you
down,
good.
I die.
Yeah, there's too much gravitational force pulling me towards the
Hey,
center
Jeff,
of the earth.
Stakes
Jeff,
are
you're not
too
that
high.
bad.
So like, if you fall down onto like just all your weight falls on like your knee, that's like a
Just
it
one?
would really ruin my knee. Yeah,
Just one.
yeah,
well,
that's-
yeah, just one of the knees.
yeah. Because I mean, like
you would.
I'm
you
also,
would,
like-
you would do badly there
I'm
as well.
also
I think.
absurdly careful. Like that's a big part of it because I am clumsy. So if I'm conscious of that, I have to be very careful when I do anything. That's why
The dead
that's-
fucking tone of your voice right now, Jeff. It really sounds like you are saying, like, "Hey, it is tough for us out there who are in the vulnerable one knee community." Okay.
Well, no. I'm not like not the knee specifically, but I'm just saying like if I wasn't careful, I probably would have fallen and hurt myself a lot.
Can we get Jeff drunk sometime and just take him to a literal china shop?
Yeah. Here's what I'm wondering, Jeff. Real talk. How much money would it cost for you to take your pants off for the Patreon?
No, I don't want to.
For the
Ah.
Patreon. No, it's only for people that are paying for
I
it.
have a comfortable amount of money right now, so I'm not that desperate for it.
Brag.
All right, we've
$500?
negotiated before.
Right now.
Put the number on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
exactly.
$500.
Come back to me when I'm poor. It happens a lot.
Come back to me 2 days before I get paid.
I mean,
It
if I
happens a lot.
believe
Monthly.
I would have trouble believing that you would actually give me $500.
What I'm
I
saying
don't
is
have any
for
I'm not
I
gonna
know,
do
Patreon.
that's what I'm
anything.
saying.
For Patreon,
I'm
we
just
could
gonna
just
watch you
like
get naked.
put like a tier
It,
thing.
like,
subscribe
live?
$500.
Oh,
Jeff will
like
take his pants
get a
off.
nude from me? Yeah, sure.
No, not $500 is more than a nude money. Okay, that's no.
Yeah.
If you were given $5, I would expect a real time footage. I
Okay.
think honestly, you should frame it to where like, hey, if you do this, we will have our first ever live show, and at the end of that show, Jeff Parks will guaranteed go full schlong. You'll see.
I
all
don't
of
think
it.
that
Hit
there
us.
were.
Some solo male content.
There are like 4 people in the entire
Jeff has
world that
never
have seen
showed
me
his penis.
naked. Yeah, it does not happen.
What about just? What
and
about
one
just
of them's name
boxers?
is Snarfy. So I mean, like, who can really prove
Hey,
that that's true?
Don't help me, man. Nobody thinks I have sex.
I mean, it does make sense. You grew up on Sesame Street. That feels like
Snarfy, Snuffleupagus,
Oscar the Grouch.
and
No, that was our pet name,
And
the
doc-
Snarfaluphagus.
Dr. Counts and Bites. What's his name?
What?
Count.
Count Chocula.
Yeah, Count
The-
Chocula.
the
Count
Count?
Cho-
wait a minute.
don't wanna
What was
talk too
your
much about
initial
this
guess on
person
Count
and that.
Chocula?
Dr. Counts and Bites. Oh no, it's also Count Dracula. Count.
I think it's just the Count.
Fuck is his name?
I think it's just the Count.
Count Chocula.
No,
No,
it's
from
the
Sesame
Count,
Street.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's just the Count. Yeah.
I feel like he was such a major part of why I watched that show, and I cannot remember anything about him right now.
Oh, he just does the
Yeah, no, I know what he does. I just don't like his name escapes me.
Oh, Count Von Count.
His name is Count Von Count.
I think
Whoa.
it was more of
All
like
right.
he doesn't usually.
All
His
right.
stage name was Count. I think the shorthand.
He
Count
was,
Von
You
Count.
would have to look at his wiki page to find out the last name, because he wasn't just like tossing that shit out there.
Do you have an IMDb page?
No, I
No.
do not.
I do.
I thought, I
Zach.
thought you were talking to me.
I
Zach,
actually
do you have an
do, though.
IMDb
I don't know, actually. I'm going to look it up.
I have a IMDb because I was
You
in
do
that
have an
movie.
IMDb page.
What movie were you in?
Oh well, I mean, it was.
It's a movie. Don't fucking
that's
do
true,
that.
That's true. It was a movie.
That
Austin
that
Rich and this other
Got
guy.
a standing ovation.
Did it?
from like the 9 people that were watching it,
Okay.
because they
Were
were
they like Zach claps
"What
or
the
better?
fuck was that?"
It was really weird.
It's a movie called Phylum Sepuncula,
yeah.
and it's the most unnerving, weirdest
It's very David Lynch.
fucking. That's a David Lynchy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, David Lynch has like a TV. Well, it's not a TV show, but it was like a series of shorts called Rabbits. That's about like that. Yeah. It has similarities.
It's weird.
There's a radio show that I'm part of in the story of the movie, and so I'm like
That was a long
character in the
road.
character.
Gotcha that credit.
Yeah, no, that's where that credit comes from.
It's on YouTube. Phylum Sepuncula.
But yeah, my friend Austin Rich, who is really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was also on his podcast once.
Yeah, same.
Which, like, when I was listening to the podcast, like right in the middle of the conversation, it cuts to They Might Be Giants doing an ad on his podcast, and I was like, that's amazing. Like, that's like I don't know, like that's a band that I was obsessed with.
I wonder if
when
they're
I was
on
a kid.
Cameo.
They Might Be Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think they need
Zach, you on
to.
Cameo?
No, I wish.
You should get on Cameo.
I think they reach out to you.
Oh.
I would use Cameo more if it was like more like show your balls stuff.
Someone's got like
Cameo.
obscure actors like list that they have to like contact.
I'm gonna check your Cameo right now, see what's hot.
Cameo.
Clamio.
Thank you.
Oh man,
Need
today's Wordle
something
one
for
was kind
that.
of a weird one.
There's gonna be a day where there's like a MK Ultra thing or whatever it's called, MS-13, where
It was Martin Luther King Jr.
Those two things are very different.
yeah, I know, but which one's the one that Manchurian Candidate, the one where someone
That's
says
MK Ultra.
says the thing and then people go like Zorp and then they kill the president?
Yeah,
I paused
that's the
because I was like,
movie.
is it illegal to say kill the president? I paused for a second for that.
I paused because I was
They
like,
have the
is Zorp the right sound?
They have a
Yeah,
sketch
it
by
is.
the state where they do that, where they're like, we cannot say I want to kill the president, and then these FBI guys like tackle him. Anyway,
Jeff said it. But
not this one.
it's which one is
This
it?
is Patreon. You can do it on Patreon.
George
Yeah.
Washington.
Oh,
That's
it's
who I
George
wanna kill.
Washington.
That's who I want to kill.
Who is
What?
Jeff? Who's your
Start with
favorite
George?
racist?
My favorite racist?
Yeah, like a person that you know for sure is racist. Who's your favorite one? Yeah, that's a hard one.
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah, he's a black guy that was very, very, very racist towards white
Oh, fuck
he's
you for
taking a
picking
fucking
a
cheating
black
card.
guy as your favorite
you know what?
racist.
You know what?
You son of
I'll
a
take it.
bitch.
people. I mean, he really is.
I think my
Like,
favorite's Mel
it's-
Gibson
Why?
because he's really good at it,
At being
and also
racist?
everything he's done, he's like a good actor. What
He
Women
like
Want is
ruined his
garbage.
career. How good at it could he be?
He's like a what? Like Hitler was a really good racist. He was very successful at being racist.
Mm-hmm.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, that's the criteria
Mel Gibson is
you're
like
using?
is better
he's-
as an actor
well,
than he
You
is a
said
racist.
favorite.
also, he's like yeah.
Well, favorite isn't the same
I think
as
he's
the
also
best at it.
I think he's also an impressive actor.
I
Lethal Weapon 1. Have you seen Lethal Weapon 2?
Have you
3?
seen his ass in Lethal Weapon
4?
1? I
Yes.
used to watch that all
and
the
in-
time.
I think it's in 2. Is 2 also, isn't it?
Hopefully.
But
It's the best part
Lethal
of
Weapon
the
2 is the
both.
only
Lethal
one I
Weapon
saw.
2. You only seen 2?
Yeah, that
That's
was
the worst one.
Oh,
What?
Lethal Weapon
It is
4
not the
was my
worst one. The
favorite.
Joe
third one's the
Pesci?
worst one.
Oh no, that's Joe Pesci.
Yeah, the
Wait,
third
wait,
one's
he's
Joe
blonde?
Pesci.
Okay.
The second one is where he goes diplomatic immunity, and then he shoots him. He's like, just been revoked.
That was good. That was the
Yeah.
good.
That was Danny Glover. That was my Danny Glover.
Oh, that's good.
That was pretty impressive.
On Comedy Bang
Was
Bang,
Danny
Paul F.
Glover
Tompkins
a
was Danny
black
Glover.
racist that you loved too?
I don't think he's racist.
Oh, I heard a thing about Danny Glover the other day that David O. Russell on the set of what movie was he in with him? Oh no,
Gone
it was,
fishing.
It was him in Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Well, no, it wasn't Royal Tenenbaums. It was the I Heart Huckabees, I think.
No, it was Royal Tenenbaums.
I fart fuckabees.
Or are you talking about the Lily
Wait.
Tomlin thing?
Wait, no, that's Lily Tomlin. Danny Glover.
I've never
Oh,
said that
with
or
Danny
heard
Glover.
that.
I don't know about
that.
this.
Anyway,
great.
I guess he's like a fucking nightmare to work with. Like people were legitimately terrified to be around
David O.
him.
Russell?
No, Danny
Oh,
Glover.
Danny Glover. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that. He seems like he'd be really chill.
Yeah, no, I guess not.
Hmm.
Also, he terrifies me because of those commercials he advertises for that prescription medicine.
You think
that
Jeff chose the
guards
word
against
chill 'cause
random
he's
laughter?
black?
Is Danny Glover the guy from the Allstate commercials?
No, that's Dennis Haysbert.
Okay.
No, that's Ving Rhames.
Wait, you really
Oh,
don't
okay.
know who Danny Glover is?
Childish Gambino?
Nailed it. You should see
Yeah,
him in
he
Lethal
was-
Weapon.
He's now he's actually thinking of the guy who played Lando Calrissian in
Billy-
the original
Billy D. Williams?
Yeah, and never mind. I was making a joke.
Is that the Achy Breaky Heart guy?
Oh,
No,
boy.
I think that's
Yeah,
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, he was great in Lethal Weapon. You should check him out.
Pre-op.
Who sings Honky Tonk Badonkadonk?
Some white guy
Oh shit! I can probably pull this out of my ass. It's gonna be.
out of your badonkadonk.
Hey, don't ask Billy to pull stuff out of his ass.
You could. I'm going to be the best at it. 1, and 2, it's the cleanest by a mile. I know that from your stand routine and your reticence to talk
If
about how
it's
you wipe
clean,
it off.
how are you gonna pull something out of it?
I got
Zach and Zach was born without a butthole.
That's true. That's why I have so much facts on him.
That's why those poops aren't coming out like the kinds you see in back alleys.
That could be true.
Is that why you're so full of shit?
Hey, that is true also. Yes, I am full of shit and
Yes, I am full of shit, and also
You're getting better at that yes and thing we talked
Trying.
about earlier.
yes.
No,
yes,
his
I am getting
his
better at
his
it, and I am
improvising.
working towards getting better at it.
Zach, is that your phone sitting right there on your lap?
Yes, it is my phone sitting here on my lap, and what do you want me to do with it?
I would like you to
Put it up your butt.
would you be
Take it
wi-
out again.
Would you be willing to look up who sings the Honky Tonk Badonkadonk?
All right.
You catch things that I feel like are distant memories and bring them right back in
I've been
Pretty-
trying to. I've been
pretty
What a-
smoothly.
Well, what's nice is while I'm thinking, you guys are talking about a bunch of stuff. I don't know at all what you guys are talking about, but I was thinking about who sings it. Don't tell me.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Is
only
it-
Kid Rock is more embarrassing
start with
than
a
that
s-
song
a T?
title.
Travis.
Mm-mm.
Tor.
Oh, you weren't ready with the second, were you?
Tor.
Is it Kyle?
It's definitely
Tim McGraw.
No, but it's definitely a weird first name. It's not even
Tracy?
like a name.
Scooter.
Trace Adkins?
Yeah.
That's who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would have never got that.
Lord have mercy, how she get them britches on.
Ugh.
Honky
There's also a
tonk.
song. It was like
But
the
donka-donk.
chorus is some beach.
And hooey, shut my
Somewhere.
mouth, smack your grandma.
Not
That's a
only
line in that song.
Wow.
did I know exactly who it was the second that came up, I sat through all of that and all those post jokes you just made about those songs. I also know who sings those.
It's all the same song.
No, it's not. You did too.
Yeah.
Oh, I just did the hooey. That's from Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
No, post that.
I
It was
did some
after-
beach.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I waited to say Trace Adkins at what I thought could be the most convincingly surprised tone I could deliver it.
Oh, you
Like,
knew who?
I went too far. Like, I was going to say it right away, but then you made it a thing. And then I was like, I wanted to give you enough guesses and then wait just to beat long enough so it didn't look like I was spring-loaded.
Trace Atkins, also the guy who sings "Give Me One Reason to Stay Here."
He did so much for black women in
And
music.
old turn
Wait, the Honey Moni is spread to country also?
No,
Okay.
It was
Who
like
is
the
that?
90s.
Tracy Chapman.
Is that another joke? No, you.
Oh.
Who'd you say? I know Tracy Chapman. I
No,
made the black
that-
music
did,
joke.
I know.
Honey Moni is just a style of singing that like a lot
Do
of
it-
terrible
No,
bands.
it's not.
Honey Moni.
No, it's just
I
he's
want to.
just
I want to formally revoke my no. It's not. You have convinced me.
Jeff
Yeah.
is just singing part of a Billy Idol song.
It's not Billy Idol.
I, like Eddie,
suck it. Oh yeah, that's not Billy Idol.
That's also Moni Moni.
but you finished it.
Wait, is that Billy Idol?
No.
Who is it?
I don't know who it is.
Zach.
What?
It's Trace Atkins.
Moni
Uh,
Moni.
Honey Moni.
Wait,
No,
Hey,
it's-
hey, Billy.
do you have any idea what we're talking about?
Not at all.
Okay. No, go ahead.
So I have a gay coworker who told me that all gay people have star tattoos. Do you have one?
I don't.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
That's what he said.
Oh,
It is.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them do.
No, this is my demonic tattoo.
Okay. truthfully,
when I
like
was
that
8
star, it's suspicious, but it's nothing like.
It's not like
it's
a tiny,
not specific. It is
a tiny
it's
outline of a star.
Most of the time, it's a nautical star. That's whatever. It's like
okay.
it's this like marriage of like having a pretty thing that we like, but with a hard masculine edge. It's why every fucking gay dude's house who has money, you go into it, everything's very sleek, everything's modern, it's got a hard edge to it. It's because like we can only be like we want to be the thing that we're attracted to because that's what gay is. And I mean we're not happy with it in ourselves, but we aspire to the thing we're not.
Right.
But they just have to project like this like like it's our way of like being like toxically masculine is in our joie de vivre about countertops
and decorating.
and also
and,
saying things like joie de vivre. What's that mean?
Joy of life.
Gay.
I
Yeah.
think I meant to say no I did no joie de vivre was
Yeah, no, that was right.
I never heard that before in my life.
Really? I mean,
Savoir
wouldn't I
faire is a
bel-
good
why wouldn't I
good
believe
word. or
Yeah, I don't
phrase
know.
too.
are you serious?
I don't know. I'm just not hanging around fancy people
it's just
who
like
say
when-
French words.
It's like when people say like, "I've never seen that movie," and someone goes like, "Really?"
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
I
it's
get
a pretty
that all the time.
believable thing.
I only know it because of Reno 911. That's the first time I'd ever heard it used, and then I wanted to say it because I
What?
thought everything they did on that joie de vivre.
Oh,
It's in the new boot goofing little bit that he does. Right before that he's like I bring a certain joie de vivre to the force. And I didn't know what that was, but I knew that. I thought it was so fucking funny.
I remember hearing that, and I think I thought he just made up a word, like he was like trying to say like a je ne sais quoi type of thing.
Yeah,
Je ne sais quoi.
yeah.
What's that mean?
I don't know
It's
that
a
one.
certain something you cannot describe.
That's
Oh,
also
yeah.
savoir faire is another one. And the French people like to write down a lot of letters and not pronounce them.
Yeah. What a bunch of dumb fucking idiots.
Those dumb frogs.
Those dumb fucking French people with their flag, red,
How do you
white,
feel
and
about
blue.
Chinese people?
Oh shit.
Cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Do you have any strong opinions about the Chinese?
I don't think that I do. I
Okay.
mean I have some concerns about like Chinese government and how it's run, I think.
Mhm.
But as a people, I don't
You heard
think
us first, Kim Jong Il.
Ooh.
No, Xi Jinping.
if you're tuning in oh, well, it's Patreon. He probably is. He loves Patreon. He's like the guy for Patreon.
Is he the other subscriber?
he's the reason why I was asking. He's the one that wanted to see Jeff without his pants on.
That's why there was a Winnie the Pooh icon on the avatar.
Yeah.
'Cause it
looks
was
like
Jeff.
Winnie the Pooh.
I love when Jeff walks around with a shirt on and no pants.
It's my favorite.
It's a red shirt.
Mm-hmm. Just
It's,
eating a bucket of
It's
honey.
like one of those belly shirts, you know, like I want to
Just a-
show off.
Just a peek.
I just
not a
want
show.
I want people I want people to see the stretch marks and not the good stuff.
To like ward off predators.
Yes.
the apex predators.
Well, no, the bear is an actual apex predator.
Well, yeah. Have you seen the way he wipes his ass
He
on
fucking.
a tree?
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen him take to a honey pot? He can fucking take that shit.
What's the honeypot?
It's a butthole.
Oh, a honey
Edit
pot?
out
No,
house.
a honey. There's a term.
Oh, that's
No,
honey bucket.
No, a honey pot is a
It's
spy.
a pot full of honey.
No, it's a spy lady that hooks
Oh,
up
I
with
see what you're
you
saying.
to get the secrets.
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
That was like a Bond girl's name at one point, I think. Honeypot.
No, that was Pussy.
There's been a
Galore.
lot.
Pussy lips.
There was a lot of names
That was-
for girls.
yeah.
Christmas Jones was one.
Fucking
Jones?
Because
Christmas.
Christmas only comes once a year or something like that.
Did she say that in the movie?
I
Was
don't
that the
th- I
tag on the
think so.
poster? This
Probably.
Christmas comes.
Nobody can make me come.
Who says Christmas? Oh, I can't do him.
Sean
Short
Connery?
stack of pancakes.
Oh no.
Then he just
Okay,
punches
that was
her in
pretty
the
good
face.
actually. Say it's super cool to hit women.
Super cool to hit women.
You see that video before?
I'm a Nazi.
No.
Was this Sean Connery like gets talked to on a talk show about the lady? Who was it?
Give Jeff a shovel and he'll dig his own grave.
Yeah. She's like, you hit a woman. And he's like, yeah. Sometimes women they just say things and you just have to hit them.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Ernest
It's- Who
said
Borgnine
this?
thing?
Sean Connery. It's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, why
And-
am I?
and-
I'm mouthing this. I'm getting
Yeah.
in there.
Oh,
Barbara
it's
Walters is
rubbing
just
my
like-
beard and mustache.
She's like, so do you,
Mm-mm-mm.
you're advocating hitting women, and he's like, yeah, just yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, he's a piece of shit for sure.
I don't know. I wonder what situation happened that he was like, you know what, this is the one that broke my back.
Probably like his
it's
whole
being
career
a,
in life.
This
a
bitch.
crazy Scottish person.
What if she slapped his kid?
Oh, so
I
it
don't
was
know that-
was supposed to talk it out.
it was parental fervor that made
I don't know
him
that you could
enjoy
should jump
and
just
endorse
straight to
hitting
hitting.
women. I just love my kids so much.
What if she had a gun on him? And she's like,
every time? Then he didn't learn.
Why are you fighting so hard for it to be okay?
If a girl had a gun
I
at me,
told you how I feel
smack
about
it away,
hitting
smack
women.
her in the face.
Man, the Patreon
there you
is
go.
Yeah.
different.
there you go.
Did you see the thing with Ernest Borgnine when he
Yeah, that
was
dude
on,
was scared stupid.
Anyway,
Why,
he was on
hold
a talk show.
I feel like I missed something because why were you so sensitive about Ernest Borgnine?
No.
What's-
He
what
did a
value
joke
does he
about
hold to you?
Ernest.
I made a really stupid joke, and Jeff held it together really well. Like
He made a stupid joke about Ernest because he goes,
Yeah.
"It's stupid."
You know when someone makes a dumb joke and then you like don't even laugh to be nice? Jeff did a good job at that. Right then. He's like, "Oh, please."
no,
okay,
Ernest.
Yeah.
Ernest
great.
Borgnine is an old actor, and he
Ernest
was on a
Borgnine has
talk
no name
show.
recognition for me, so
And
I'm-
he was. Someone asked him what he was up to.
Is that the guy that goes to
lately.
prison?
No.
No.
No, he went to camp.
Oh, that's where he went.
That's Ernest? Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I really thought that was Ernest Borgnine for a second. I was like, oh my god, that answers so many questions.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who Ernest Borgnine
No, it's
is.
Jim Varney, Slinky Dog. Jeff, keep going.
It doesn't fucking matter who he is.
Who's
The point of it is that he was an old guy and he was on a talk show, and someone asked him what he'd been up to lately, like as part of a talk show question. And he apparently just doesn't understand microphones, and he goes over and he goes, "I've been masturbating a lot recently," and it's real and it's awesome.
who's he telling that to?
The person sitting next to him on the couch for this like talk show interview.
Was it a man or a woman?
I don't remember.
I think it's important to the story,
Oh.
Jeff.
Okay.
It really just makes me either way.
Are
it's
you about
bad.
to Google Ernest Borgnine masturbating?
Ernest Borgnine interview there. It's the first one that pops
Let me-
yeah, I'm
let
sure
me-
it is.
Jeff, who's Ernest Borgnine?
You look fantastic. You look like you're in your late 60s, early 70s. What's the secret?
I don't dare tell you.
No meat. You don't eat meat.
I masturbate a lot.
Hell yeah. Now show me who Ernest Borgnine is.
No, show me that dick.
You'll know who he is probably. He's been in a bunch of old movies.
Oh, yeah, he's in
Yeah.
basketball.
Mhm.
Wow, that has been home base for you tonight, huh?
I love the movie.
It's really funny.
yeah,
Oh.
one of my favorite movies.
The thing where
Figured.
they cut to the lady like and it sounds like they're fucking and she's just like hammering
Yeah,
so
she's got like a knee pad. and
like
she's
that
hitting
type of
carpet.
joke.
And it's
That's
just
like
a
the
woman
top
in the other
secret.
room saying, "Please don't do this. Stop, stop, stop."
That's like the Sucker Brothers type of humor that I really like.
It's called Zucker Brothers.
I said Zucker Brothers.
Oh, I thought you said Sucker Brothers.
He
No.
said Sucker Brothers. Sack.
I don't know. I'm more
yeah.
partial to the work of the Sucker Brothers. Actually, they're niche, but I'm in the market. So
blowjob on an airplane.
You ever got a blowjob on an airplane?
More like
no,
a.
no. I got a hand job on an airplane. Yeah, under a blanket.
Did you
Third
jerk off?
basketball.
Yeah.
Did you give yourself a hand job?
Hey, it is important to show up for yourself, okay, bud?
I'm not judging. I just want to
A
get
task was accomplished, therefore it was a job.
more like bear plane.
I think that was funny.
What, bear plane?
Oh, I
I
said
thought it was too. Good
I
job.
said
Thank you.
third basketball.
What? I did it back to him. I did it back to him. It was good. What are you gonna do? Throw an empty can?
Now he is.
Coasters, Jeff.
You gotta crush it on your head, dude.
No, that hurts.
No, that
Crushes
hurts.
on his glasses. It's like, it didn't work.
Now I've got glass in
okay.
my eye.
Earlier, I asked, we were talking about how I think about what every dude's dick looks like the second, like every single man I have longer than one word exchanges with, I have pictured their dick. Yes, all of you. But is
All
it?
of you out there.
I mean, if this is Salem, if any of you are on Grindr, you know it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've looked at it. But
Is that because you can have like a few pictures? Is it just sometimes like, here's my nippies, here's my face, and then here's my dick and butthole?
yeah, that's actually pretty close to the natural progression of order too. Like that's kind of our like
Yeah, nippies is like what you look for, and then face is like.
that's our order of operation.
alright.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the dudes you're into, and I'm like, that's not any good.
So
You're
you've
like,
seen,
yeah,
like,
but yeah,
all
check his
men.
nippies though. I'm like,
I let me tell you, but the vast spectrum of dudes I'm into has expanded exponentially since I started in comedy. Because if I'm not initially
Dude.
attracted to someone, I rule it out.
That's-
But with
so
with this,
different from
as
my
soon
experience.
as somebody says something funny or impressive, I swear to God, it's like I've had little moments where I fall in love with everybody
Sorry.
just for being like good at it. I don't know. But that's why I was saying the other night. I really understand why like dude comics are always talking about how they fucking clean up on the road. I get it now. I do. Like I never really did. Like I was like they're not. No, Louis C.K. is not just going around pulling it. Yes, he is. 100%. You just sit around and watch someone be funny. Oh yeah.
It's different when you pay for it.
what do you pay for?
Women
Oh,
to watch him jerk off. Like that's all he can do now.
'Cause COVID.
huh?
Louis C.K.
What is he? What do you mean? He paid for it?
I'm saying that's what he's doing now. Like why okay, just move on.
Okay, I didn't get it. So
Oh, my counter question. Do you like when you see a woman that you're attracted to? What do you automatically picture? Like with me, dick is like first thought, but we don't have a lot of options. But I feel like there's two biggies for people who are attracted to women.
Two
like
biggies.
hopefully, I guess.
you do this?
But like, what's the?
I don't know that I picture like what their ass looks like.
I picture what our kids would look like.
I would have guessed for you feet.
No, actually, feet's a weird one.
Like
I have nothing against. Yeah, I get it, but like,
I
I
put a
have,
foot in my mouth, but I'm not looking for a foot.
yeah. I have nothing
like
against feet, but like I'm
for
not.
me, it's when I look at like when just looking at a person, like I can. Like, why am I even here?
I'm
Like,
just butting in for a second. Keep going. I'm saying you're a nice person and you like people's souls.
I can acknowledge when someone's attractive, but like I'm not really attracted to a woman or a person that I'm into until I've had like a conversation with them and like we can to converse.
So I'm fucking right. That's the problem. I was right.
It's
Sorry.
Yeah,
like,
you were
it
right
was-
by interrupting and derailing
No,
me
It really is.
immediately.
It's like when you interrupt someone's joke with their punchline.
Mhm.
My bad.
That's what I did.
That's what I
You're saying-
did.
Oh, okay.
I was wrong.
Okay, I thought you were saying that I like doing it as like a. Okay.
No, it was me.
Okay.
I'm the problem here, Jeff. It's my fault. Wait, what's the Goodwill Hunting thing?
never
It's
seen
not
it.
your fault.
It is my fault, Jeff.
You never
It
said
is
Goodwill
my
Hunting.
fault, Jeff.
No, I really haven't
Actually,
seen that many
You
movies. at all.
reverse Williams.
That's
what
almost.
are your what have you seen that's significant?
Lord of the Rings,
fuck?
The Big Lebowski,
What
and Shrek.
movies have you seen?
You
Oh, yeah, that's true.
summarized that so quickly. You had those.
Yeah.
those
Well,
are
actually, I just
your-
had this conversation like earlier this week. So
I
it's just,
ask
like,
this
on
to
deck.
people all the time. I've never heard someone answer movies so quickly. That's
Zach,
crazy.
all
Yeah,
of
that's
Zach's
weird.
thoughts are right at the top.
And one
Like-
was Shrek.
Well, also like those three. If someone were to ask me what three movies of yours that I would say Shrek, Lord of the Rings, and probably I don't even
Basketball?
know what was the third. No, it's mine.
I don't know.
Yeah, I say Big Lebowski because I've seen it
Oh,
a
Big
lot.
Lebowski,
But like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. But yeah, I'd say Snatch, Basketball, and probably Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, I
I'd
do
have
love
a lot of
Snatch. Actually, I
trouble.
love Robin Hood Men in Tights. That was like the first spoof
also
movie I
great.
remember seeing when I was
So
a kid.
fucking good.
God, it
It's
was so
funny.
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is really difficult just because I'm a nerd. Like for top three, I mean.
Why?
Difficult because
'cause
people
it's like
die
a-
in real life in them.
Because
Well,
it's,
there's just so
like
many
a
movies
fast.
that I like, and
What are like the 3 that you go back to the most?
that I watch the most?
No, just that you go back to.
Just for one more look.
Okay.
Superman and Superman 2 are up there.
Wow.
Empire Strikes
It's
Back.
hard for you, but you included sequels.
Brandon
That's a
Routh
lot.
fan.
Rest
I
of your
can
life
see,
is
okay.
okay.
Shut up. I saw what you did there. Well, it's like Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, like those movies. And then, like, I'd have to go with, like, Twin Peaks.
What, now he's breaking the
or
rules and giving me
movies
4
by
movies?
David
We're
Lynch.
Lynchian.
Like, I'm a huge Lynch fan. So he's definitely in there.
I know. Septum Fatibula. What was it?
I mean, that's really close.
Thanks.
I actually have never been able to like just pull out the name of that because
Or
it's
your
really
dick for this
difficult.
podcast. Sorry again about it, Patreon.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get him there.
It's
Live
nothing-
event,
it's
Kickstarter,
nothing-
going
it's
after
Oh,
that.
yeah,
nothing to
let's
write
start the
home
countdown.
about.
If you just start the countdown, Jeff doesn't have control over himself. So 10, 9.
This man has never.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! No! Oh!
That's like even more like
Does Louis C.K. have
horrific.
this
He
problem?
bites it off and starts jerking off, and then comes in his mouth.
Billy, what's your 3?
Kill Bill Volume 2, Bridesmaids,
That's
Okay.
good.
and No Country for Old Men.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's. I don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
Oh, it's
I
good.
don't think so.
I think you'd like it.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Is
a good. It's
Like Coen Brothers are all like that. That's definitely a like all of their movies are up there too.
not all of them. But
Not all
I
of
mean,
them,
they've
but-
made more great things than most.
They
ever does.
they made a movie that is the most uncomfortable movie I've ever watched that is hilarious, and that's the good. What is
The
that?
bad and the ugly.
Classic Cohen. Clint Eastwood at High Noon. That
Co-
was their
Coen
They
shit.
did do True Grit. That's
Coen
not too
Eastwood?
far off.
They did
Ooh,
do. Oh,
True
yeah.
Grit was pretty good.
Oh,
It
I thought
was.
True Grit.
I thought it
True
was
Grit.
actually like
True Grit.
better than the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's based on
John
a
Wayne
book,
was
but-
actually not a terrible actor. I watched
He's
a
not.
movie in film appreciation called
Speaking of champions
The
that hit
Searchers?
women, God, what a badass.
This
And
is
is a
why you
racist.
sometimes get around to their
He
side.
might be, he might be my favorite racist.
He also smoked like 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
Would've
He
been a
might be
better
my
answer.
favorite racist too, actually.
He's
Yeah.
definitely my favorite smoker.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes I see
Yeah.
old football highlights and the dudes are just like smoking cigarettes on the sidelines and they just stamp it out and go run on the field. Some of those guys are my favorite smokers.
Cool guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
How'd you get your cardio to be there? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. They're
like,
making
how many Pelotons?
back in the set. They're making thousands of dollars a year.
I think it's funny
Playing
that no one
professional football.
listed Ari Shafir as their favorite racist.
Oh, because he's the amazing racist.
Yep.
That one actually wasn't opened up to the crowd. That was for you. I don't have one.
I never
for them.
watched.
I don't want to do that.
I that came into my head as we were talking about that.
Yeah.
But I never watched The Amazing Racist.
Oh, really? I mean,
I heard it was
seen
really
a
good.
little bit. I mean, it's funny, but it's also like, it's like hard, hard to be like laugh or like applaud that, I guess, because it is like, it's racist, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Nick Cannon's a pretty cool racist.
Who?
Nick Cannon.
Cool.
Oh, that's right. He's a racist or something.
But now he is, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, is he racist about more than Jews now?
Did he take too much horse paste?
I don't know.
Racism against the Jewish
Sucking horse
community
dick?
is very it's conceptually very difficult for me to understand.
Because they're white.
Probably, yeah. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that if I'm honest, yeah. But like, genuinely, it is so bizarre to me that it feels like the most of the like Jewish centric like racism is from other white people, like too, like dominantly it is a white thing, and I just think like if you trace that one back to like the root of it, like them being like a chosen or whatever that is, I feel like it's like, guys, that feels like a stretch to hate.
I don't know, because Iran is kind of dashes that a little bit, because Iran is very, very anti-Semitic, and so is like the Nation of Islam and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe
Assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam.
That just means like hello, I think.
No. It means I
What?
stand with the one.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's a Matrix thing.
No, it's not. Assalamu alaikum?
It's from the Matrix. The Wachowski joint
It's not from the
came
Matrix.
out in 1999.
I think it was.
It's not from the Matrix.
Stars a little guy you might know as Keanu Reeves.
Heard of him? Started in Cyberpunk 2077 recently.
Terry
Is that the year
Crews.
it was? Terry Crews is in
Terry Crews isn't that?
Yeah.
Wait.
You just think they all look the same.
Red pill, blue pill.
You mean the Allstate guy, Terry Crews?
Yeah, I forgot that he was in that movie.
Wow.
So do you
Good
think
job,
about what
Zach.
a vagina looks like, or do you think about boobs?
Sometimes I think about the vagina, especially if they're a different color person.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
like
Jewish.
no, those are just like
Oh,
the
hard to understand.
those
A
are-
bit of a stretch.
Those
I
are
get it.
those are the same. I mean, like you can't tell by with your eyes usually. That's not the sense that gives it away if
Mhm.
a person is Jewish.
No, it's you hear the.
Oh, I was
You
still.
go.
I thought you were talking about vaginas. You can't tell with your eyes what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, and
It's
then
more of
you-
an ear thing. You hear the coins falling on the ground.
Oh,
Uh,
oh my god! Oh.
Listen, it's a Patreon.
It's for the Patreon.
Jeff's celebrating right now.
My hands are
yeah, you gotta,
my hands are up, officer.
you got to edit in like applause when after that when Jeff has his hands up.
I'm gonna edit in a.
Whoops, sorry.
Why?
Sorry.
Ugh.
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 You know, I just thought like the little Pixar lamp that bounces on the eye. That's kind of what these. Like it's. I was just thinking about like because it's on a. Whatever. All right. The Pixar lamp that bounces, stomps out the eye. Yeah. Pixar is the lamp.
Jeff, do you have any gay questions?
This is ringing no bells.
Gay question?
I can't
Yeah.
move on until we at least have the the recognition of what I'm talking about. The Pixar lamp, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you were referring
It's the
to.
eye
I'm
in
sorry.
Pixar.
I can accept it not being funny, but I was genuinely worried that like no one saw my reference at all. Like,
No, I'm just high.
I don't get it.
am I the only one who has very significant memories of that lamp when I
No,
went to
no,
go
I
see
did.
Toy Story?
I
Yes,
did.
I don't know what
I
it's
saw Toy
from.
Story in the theater.
Yeah. It's very special.
Also, Little Mermaid.
Bangers.
Mhm.
A track full of bangers.
What's a gay thing? A gay fact that yeah. What's a gay thing?
What's
What's-
a gay thing?
Well, you
What's a
get
gay-
AIDS from toilet paper, and a lot of people don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that. You just get told not to make the joke. What's a thing that people don't know? That I'm just trying to get one last thing that caps it.
I would say,
Little known fact about the gay community.
it's so hard because we like go out of our way to make everything about us like your business.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't there like an HIV vaccine now, so you can just raw dog dudes' butts and don't have to worry about anything?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm glad you brought it up.
That's pretty
It's
crazy.
called PrEP. You take it every day. It's great. It just effectively kills your chance of being like changing your HIV status through sex.
So you can ask someone, "Hey, did you prep?"
Yeah, and we do. Yeah.
You say it just like that,
I mean, no,
or like, "Do you prep?"
I don't say it like that, but it has been said.
Hey,
as
you prepped
such.
up?
You prepped up?
Are you
Huh?
prepping? Because I'm prepping.
Yeah. Show me.
How would you say it, Jeff?
You prepping?
I like.
Unexpected delivery,
Yeah.
but not upset about it.
Billy,
Um,
do you keep your socks on when you're having sex?
If I can, yes. Yes.
Really?
Is
Yeah.
Michael Stipe hot?
While you sleep.
No, never. And no, Michael Stipe is not hot.
Okay, just curious.
That man is a very talented Q-tip. He just looks like
I don't know what that
powder,
is.
but like if
It's the
powder
guy
like
from REM.
became a little normal. Like
Is-
he was like, okay, you kind of settled into the white thing.
I know what.
Do you think
REM
Michael
is, but I
Shannon's
can't-
hot?
I do think.
He's just very
I
Yeah.
regret saying yes. Damn it. Fuck you.
Did you see Lady in the Water?
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Were you like, oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yes, I was. I
Alright.
watched him in Revolutionary Road play a terrifying guy with some serious issues, and I was still just like, bring that over here.
He was in Boardwalk Empire. He's one of my favorite characters. In
Okay.
there.
Who is this?
Who's
Michael Shannon.
if you had
Oh,
to,
okay.
of all the famous men out
He's
there,
in Superman too.
Yeah.
That's on your desert island. I'm sure that's the one you were talking about. But if you had to, like, first thought celebrity man who you'd fuck if you could, like the one that you're like, yeah,
Oh yeah, I
Brad
think
Pitt in
we've talked
Snatch.
about this a long time.
Brad Pitt
In Snatch, yeah.
in Snatch specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's like
That's good Pitt. I'd sniff that Pitt.
Wait, any
Jesus
celebrity or
Christ.
Alive or dead?
Yeah, I know. Well, in theory, they're alive when you're fucking, but yeah.
Louis Anderson. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
he just wants someone to go.
yeah.
And he's the best at that.
No, like a Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is it
Or a
any
John
other
Hamm,
celebrity
dude.
Or like
Those
a,
they're
a
really
male
big
celebrity?
dudes.
No, they're not.
Ryan Reynolds is big.
He's short.
What?
I'm gonna look up how
I
tall
don't
he
think
is.
Ryan Reynolds is short.
Well, he's shorter than me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like 6'2".
I
But like
think he's a believable 6'1".
I think
to
Brad
me.
Pitt is a little bit shorter than me, and his framing is about kind of like mine.
So you
he
could
doesn't
keep
have,
the
like,
option to be
Really broad
versatile.
shoulders. I just
Like,
Oh, yeah,
who-
6'2".
Who does what?
he
is
was
still
like
kind of a mystery.
he was like my goal. Like
Is
I wanted to look like that at all points of my life.
I can understand that.
Up until
I mean,
up until and including now. Every like whatever Brad Pitt looks like right now, at every point in my life,
yeah.
I've wanted to look like that.
Like in every scene of the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, you were like, that Brad Pitt. Yes, that Brad Pitt.
Yes, that
90-year-old Brad Pitt.
That one too.
Hung-
Yeah, that's how he really looked when he was in
And
that movie.
Also, did he do any voice acting? Also, yeah, no, I wanted
Megamind.
to be. Yeah, that's what I was going with. I wanted to be
Pixar Lamp.
Mr. Nope, that's DreamWorks, buddy.
I knew that. I just was seeing where we all were at with
Yeah, no, I've seen that.
Is this male celebrity or any celebrity?
male celebrity. I
was gonna
specified.
say,
I
yeah,
know.
I was
I'm just curious. I was trying to think of it.
Brad Pitt's
I
only
didn't know it was
5'11".
open to what?
He's only 5'11".
Perfect.
fucking shrimp.
Shrimp.
That guy's nothing.
Boy, shrimp.
Also, did you hear Brad Pitt suing Angelina Jolie, his
Why? 'Cause-
ex-wife,
Because she's a bitch.
over a vineyard that they had in France?
That feels a little petty when you consider the scope of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's wealth. Like,
Yeah.
over a little Vinny, please. Like, upper middle class families sometimes own wineries. I feel like
I mean, how old is Maddox now? Can't Maddox just have it?
you had that name ready. You do want to
Yeah.
fuck this
Who's-
guy.
Oh, is that there, like a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it.
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
whatever.
I'm just trying to think of
I used to
someone.
do the crossword in People
Jeff,
magazine.
Don't act like you
Every
don't think
week.
about this all the time.
That's
No,
not
I
a
mean, I
surprise.
don't. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I'm blanking.
The Rock. What do you think about that? Is that good or bad? Is that just like a weird, not even person anymore?
Yeah, he has that like non-human quality that he seems like pure artifice. Like he seems like he was created and not like a baby born and grown to life person.
Mhm.
But that said, he is occasionally. First, I understand the megawatt movie starness of him. Like he is undeniably
Yeah.
a watchable figure. But it is difficult, I think, to try to sexualize something that is so much of that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've managed because I'm not a quitter. So occasionally, like he's
I'll
really
let him juggle me around.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
Kidding me? Yeah.
I'm going with Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
Pre or post?
I don't know. He looked really
Death?
bad when he got older.
really bad when he got older.
Post. Duh.
What else am I gonna fuck?
Well, what are you gonna do with a shotgun wound?
Fuck it.
Can I ask you all this question? Have you ever come with your finger or something in your asshole,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not with, but I've
Lots.
definitely put a finger in my asshole.
but you haven't come while you're doing it?
No, my
Oh.
finger got stinky.
Okay, Zach. I'm not saying it's a
Well,
daily
you
thing.
Careful,
You're gonna
careful.
think
You might chop off your finger.
Ow!
Ow! Ow!
He's got an anal dentata.
I'm glad you got there.
I know. I was really worrying about it.
But it's okay. That finger built that asshole he wasn't born with. So, I mean, it knows what it's doing, I'm sure.
I mean, it's not, what you said that because it got too stinky, and I'm like, you just don't have to put it near your nose, right?
No, it just
Like I'm just saying.
felt like it was just everywhere. I don't know. I feel like once I got a finger in my butt, it just kind of opened up the gates of hell. And
this is a truly
Pandora's
slippery
box.
slope here.
yeah.
It sucks when you get in there and then you're like, that's not just empty.
This doesn't feel like one consistency.
That's not empty. And it's just like you're like a knuckle in there, and you're like, the fuck?
When did I have yogurt?
Yeah, no, I eat a lot of chunky peanut butter. God damn it.
I had a girl stick her finger in my butt one time without asking.
Oh, that's a real hard thing to take without a warning.
Yeah. I should have seen it coming though because she was licking on my beehole.
Yep.
This was like the first time we hooked up too.
Oh, that's a bold
First-
lady.
First and only time. It was in a basement next to her bedroom was in a basement next to like laundry machines, washer dryer.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
just trying to guess who this was.
I know who it was.
Yeah, you know who it was too.
Hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it caught me off guard, but I mean, she's pretty attractive. So what are you
How
gonna
could
do?
it? Yeah.
So,
How would
Knock
you-
it off! I was like, just so happy to be there. I was like,
Just happy to be on
anything.
stage.
I'll let anything happen right now. One of those situations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, I think, I think that you're an attractive guy. I would have to watch you walk out of the shower before I ate your
For
ass.
sure, yeah.
I for sure. Like I would need to have seen it with my own goddamn eyes, or it's not happening. And even then, I'd feel brave.
Yeah. I feel like I have to like. That's when I'll use a bidet
Oh.
Yeah.
to get my asshole
If
fully
that
cleaned up.
perfect storm
Dude,
ever
he's
did
gonna
actually
buy you a
happen,
fucking bidet.
I would be.
He's gonna call you
I
on your
just,
shit.
I just think that as a gesture, that would be overwhelmingly romantic. I really do. Like that kind of thought to that. That would be like, all right, I broke down. I got a bidet and a squatty potty. It is all clear back there.
Imagine if you're like being
My
choked
colon's
while you have
cleaned
a
up.
finger in your asshole.
Did you what?
What if you're being choked while your finger's in the asshole?
No, that's
Wait.
foreplay, Jeff.
Yeah, I
Go
was-
on.
And
Yeah, and
Wait.
someone has their finger down your
Wait,
mouth
hold
too.
God, what do I have to do?
what do you mean?
Someone-
Imagine as
Well,
in-
it's just not some crazy situation. I have.
So
had that
Imagine,
happen several
imagine if
times.
you would. There's a finger in your butthole, a hand around your throat,
Okay,
and
hold
someone
on.
is slapping
So-
you
Just
in
a
the
second.
face.
The whole premise of everything we were just talking about is how fucking crazy it is for someone to stick their finger in your asshole.
That's not
And I
crazy.
mix that with choking, and all of a sudden
Wait, no, it's
I'm
not
vanilla.
crazy.
No, you made a perfect cup
But
of
also-
ice cream, Jeff. Do you know how good it feels to have somebody fingering you and choking you at the same time?
I've had that done. I was gonna say, like, do you have a question about it? Because, like, I'll have an answer.
I'm not
Okay.
saying it wouldn't do well in certain rooms, but you are talking to somebody who would wear that on a T-shirt. I'm a fan. I have no kink to me whatsoever, except
Choking.
I found out pretty recently that I'm into choking. I have not pushed the limits of it or anything. Like it's just like a little squeeze, but I said
did,
harder
yeah,
once.
I did date someone who liked that. I never
Like
have
choking
that.
you?
No, liked me choking her.
His meat hands.
Maybe that's why she
like
liked
puts her
me.
arm on his throat. Like, is this even working? She's like, no.
That's not where
I- well, I-
Sorry,
mean-
fight or flight. I have my teeth.
Keep it up like that, and I'm never gonna
too,
come.
Well, and I'm too. I'm sure I was like not forceful enough because I'm super not confident about things like that.
Oh, for
you know?
sure. And also, like, what if you kill her?
Yeah, don't want to do that. I did learn.
But
that
can
there's
you make a
I
jury
wasn't-
believe
There's a
that?
there's
I
a
wasn't
technique,
persuaded.
actually where it's less dangerous, where you just hold the blood vessels
That's
instead
like
of
that's like
the-
condom sex.
Yeah, I
It's-
learned that one
not
from.
No, you just go,
Yeah.
and then if you see their eyes start to dry up, you spit in their eyeballs.
Well, the way that people think of choking actually can like crush their larynx, and so you can actually like really damage that.
Yeah,
So-
and I think if that happened, I would just be like impressed.
I would.
Just like, no, this guy literally crushed my larynx.
I'm.
Six.
You're saying this like while you're on a hospital bed, like with
Yeah, dude. I would
Tubes.
honestly, I would grab the baby wipes, wipe my fingerprints off the neck, and then leave.
Well, that's how about we end there? That's fun.
I think that that's probably a pretty wise course of action for you. There's no way people wouldn't believe that you did it on purpose.
You should also
You
do that
just-
if you find out.
You look.
I look like I look like he could snap at any moment.
Yeah.
You also like you should do that if you ever find out that you've had sex with one of your siblings from your dad that you never met.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. If
Choke
I
'em
accidentally
to
hook
death.
up with a half sister, she's gonna die by my hands.
I mean, she might get there first too.
Let me just say, I'll cremate her.
Well, at least, well,
Okay.
you gotta at least make her come before she goes.
That's solid. That's not bad. That's a decent tag.
Okay, well, the tag to that joke about autoerotic asphyxiation, I can't say works.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna pee
acquired.
my pants.
Really? Are we
It's a
done?
Patreon.
Oh yeah, piss your pants. You're telling me I gotta whip out my dick?
Yeah, but I'll fucking do it.
It's true.
I wish we could take phone calls on these.
We should.
I'll get figured
In
out
the future,
sometime.
yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
telephone.
Were you calling the phone? Did you use a phone to just call another phone?
Excuse
For the
me.
last
Your boss.
For the last minute, I've
Operator.
been contemplating the value of me standing up and just pissing my pants on camera.
Okay,
Like,
we've only been talking about this for like 30 seconds, so this was before.
Oh, I've been thinking about it for a
Like,
while because I got to
I
pee really
wondered.
bad, and I was like, that'd be kind of funny.
It would be kind of funny. I think.
But then everybody would be
Uh,
like, "Get away from me, you fucking piss pants weirdo!"
Well, not them. They're the viewers.
Yeah,
that are
just imagine
comfortable
like
at home.
Zach throwing up through his nose, but like a million times worse.
And
it worse?
Who knows how many of us would get really hard? So like, let's just. I don't think like. We
Yeah,
need
I
to-
kind of started getting half hard as I was thinking about it, so I was like, "Oh, I got some weird issues already happening." so.
That would make it more difficult to pee, though.
I know. That's why I was like, because then I stand up and I'm like, I'm gonna pee, and then everybody on camera is staring at my dick that's starting to get bulgy, because I'm like, people are watching me piss. This is cool.
And then it's just like shooting out through the zipper.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna start coming up through the fucking belt loop line.
I like that you're excited about people watching you pee, and I'm excited to use a bathroom with you in public again. I
Oh
feel
my
like,
God, I
Well,
gotta
and
pee.
then, and
I
then
feel like
eventually it
that'll
comes
be a
up
really
here
safe
and
space
goes
for me.
out and
That's how I pee now.
well, no, I meant like up through under your shirt, and then
No,
out.
I pee out my tongue.
You pee
my-
on your tongue.
Yeah, out my tongue.
Never in the butt, but
Tongue
always,
has a
always on the
urethra.
tip of your tongue.
I don't
When
know
you
why I make a
stick your
noise.
tongue out at
Actually, I make a
people.
lot of noise when I pee.
Do you bring it to a point so you can feel like it's a skill that you're doing, like you're hitting a narrow?
Isn't that like some weird macho thing that people, that guys like love? when
Oh fuck! That makes me have to pee so bad. Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Fuck you, Patreon, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye, Billy.
Bye.
Bye.
Billy, everybody.
Thanks.